Assalamualaikum and hi to our lecturer, Professor Madya Dr. Muhammad Khalil bin Omar and fellow friends. Today, me and my group members will present the Organisation Performance Management in Gamuda Engineering Senjang Berhad. Before we go further, I would like to introduce my group members. Firstly, Amirul Azhar bin Abu Bakar. Second, Zainatul Nurul Husna binti Sabari. Third, Muhammad Arif Imran bin Azizan. Fourth, Nurul Syami binti Suhaimi. Myself, Nur Shazwani binti Omar Sarip. And lastly, Khadijah Yasmin binti Ibrahim. Hi, my name is Nur Shazwani binti Omar Sarip. I will start with the introduction. What is the responsible of human resource management? Human resource management, managing an organization's most important asset, its personnel, and also critical in ensuring that the correct people are employed, trained, motivated, and developed to accomplish the organization's goals as organizations strive for success and sustainability. Next is performance management. What is performance management? A process meant to measure and improve employee performance while aligning individual efforts with organizational objective is an integral component of human resource management. The organization's performance management is the systematic process of planning, monitoring, evaluating, and enhancing the performance of individuals, teams, and the entire organization to meet its strategic objective. Performance management is a comprehensive technique that extends beyond annual performance assessment. The major purpose of performance management is to connect individual and team activities with the overarching mission, vision, and goals of the organization. Key organizational performance management components. Firstly is goal setting. Setting clear and quantifiable performance goals that are closely linked to the organization's strategic objective is the first step in performance management. Second, performance monitoring. Regular monitoring of employee performance is essential to track progress towards achieving the set goals. Third, performance feedback. A crucial part of the performance management is providing timely and helpful feedback. Fourth, performance evaluation. Performance evaluation are official assessments that take place on a regular basis, frequently annually or biannually. And lastly, employee development. An engaged and motivated workforce is a result of identifying individual training requirements and offering opportunities for skill development and career growth. The benefits of performance management in organizations includes individual and group efforts are coordinated with organizational objective, increased motivation and involvement of the workforce, increased output and better performance across the board, an improvement in manager-employee dialogue and feedback, opportunities for professional advancement and skill development, identifying high potential workers for upcoming leadership positions, and lastly, an organizational culture that values learning and improvement. Performance management process includes prerequisites, performance planning, performance execution, performance assessment, performance review, and lastly, performance renewal and recontracting. During the process of prerequisites, a few conditions must be met before the performance management process can begin. The establishment of key performance indicators, KPIs, and the sharing of performance expectations with staff are a few examples of this. Next is performance planning. Setting each employee's performance goals and targets in accordance with the organization's strategic goals is part of performance planning. Together, managers and staff members decide on the goals and work to make sure they are attainable and measurable. Performance execution. Employees strive to meet their established performance goals and targets throughout the performance execution phase. Employers can succeed in their roles if their managers give them the tools, encouragement, and support they need. Performance assessment. Employee performance is regularly compared to the set goals and KPIs as part of the performance assessment process. To monitor performance, managers often conduct check ins, progress reviews, and feedback sessions. Performance review. A formal performance review is carried out at the conclusion of the performance period. A thorough assessment of an employee's performance, accomplishments, flaws, and contributions is included in the performance review. Lastly, performance renewal and recontracting. Employees and supervisors renegotiate contracts for the subsequent performance period based on the performance evaluation and appraisal, setting new performance goals and targets, resolving problem areas, and seeing growth possibilities are all possible components of performance renewal. Now is the interesting part, the history and background of Gamuda Engineering Sdn. Bhd. Have you heard about Gamuda Engineering Sdn. Bhd? It's okay, let me explain. Gamuda Engineering Sdn. Bhd is the engineering and construction division of Gamuda Berhad, a Malaysian infrastructure and property development firm. A wholly owned subsidiary of Gamuda Berhad was founded in 1976. Primary concentration was on earthwork and drainage projects. Its capabilities gradually evolved and expanded to include a wide variety of engineering and construction services. Work on a number of high-profile projects including motorways, rail infrastructure, tunnels, water treatment plants, and real estate structures. Tan Sri Datuk Sri Haji Muhammad Siddiq bin Hassan formed the Gamuda Group in 1976, which includes Gamuda Engineering Sdn. Bhd. The vision and mission of Gamuda Engineering Sdn. Bhd. The vision: we lead the region in innovative breakthrough solutions for large-scale public infrastructure and property developments. To be a leading engineering and construction company that delivers world-class projects and builds sustainable infrastructure for the benefit of society. Mission: we reliably deliver innovative infrastructure solutions and premier townships for our stakeholders through our core businesses in engineering and construction, property developments, and infrastructure concessions to provide great engineering and construction solutions while upholding the ideals of sustainability, innovation, and social responsibility. The philosophy and goals of Gamuda Engineering Sdn. Bhd. The philosophy: motivated by a desire for excellence in all parts of company operations. The company's ideology could be based on environmental stewardship and long-term development. Prioritize its people, acknowledging that its success is driven by its employees' skill, dedication, and well-being. Next is the goals: to preserve its position as a leading engineering and construction firm known for its technical skills and ability to complete complicated projects to the highest standards. To contribute to the development of sustainable infrastructure by incorporating environmentally responsible practices into its projects and having a beneficial impact on the communities it serves, developing its local and worldwide footprint, undertaking different projects, and pursuing new chances for growth. The company objective: to continuously deliver projects of the greatest quality, meeting or exceeding customer expectations, and maintaining a good track record of successful project completions. To develop an innovative culture, embracing cutting-edge technologies and engineering practices, improving project efficiency and competitiveness. To incorporate sustainable practices into its projects with a focus on environmental protection, resource efficiency, and long-term viability. To reaching the highest safety standards, meeting ensuring a safe and healthy work environment for its employees and stakeholders is a critical goal. To meet and exceed client expectations on a consistent basis, establishing strong relationships built on trust and dependability.
Gamuda Engineering identify the reward the contributions of their worker as recognition is the principle of social proof in action towards building a high-performing organization. Employee performance appraisal is an avenue for employees to provide feedback to management on areas they believe that the company can improve on, facilitate their career development, recognize and reinforce strong employee performance, and encourage personal development and career growth. Gamuda Engineering will conduct a performance review twice a year for all staff known as Gamudians to evaluate the quality of their tasks and to guide their career development. Job performance and development potential are assessed systematically based on respective team and personal key performance indicators (KPIs). As part of the appraisal process, employees are assessed based on self and peer evaluation, as well as assessment by a supervisor. This is a 360-degree feedback, and this provides a more balanced and fair evaluation of the employee's conduct and performance. Rewards and compensation are offered on a merit basis according to employees' performance. Furthermore, Gamuda has upgrading the performance management process from an annual cycle system to a continuous performance dialogue system in order to promote regular employee engagement and performance development, thus driving a culture of high performance and agility. Okay, let's move to performance structure. HR represents one of the most significant segments of Gamuda engineering success management. Currently, the total number of workers is about 3,615 and 50% work in the most relevant project. And Gamuda has increased the recruitment of highly skilled employees each year in order to improve efficiency within this project. The number of employees with the least master degree is specified in this situation. And for the encouragement for the employee, first is compensation and benefit, second is program of preparation and skill development, and thirdly is program of technical training and professional competence. Okay, by investing in infrastructure, embracing diversity, and raising awareness of working together, Gamuda Engineering continues its effort to inspire its worker towards innovation and improve job results. Thank you.
Gamuda Engineering Human Resource Management Policies, Activities and Specific Focus on Performance Appraisals. Current system in Gamuda Engineering argues the needs for a restructuring towards hierarchical structures and enlargement of job tasks with greater employee autonomy and managerial leadership to shape better aspects of the workplace. For example, beliefs, norms and values. The effective management of employees at Gamuda led to the use old method and style. As Gamuda increasingly competes with foreign companies, it has begun to realize that they must build competitiveness in its management and human resource management practice in order to succeed in the global marketplace. In an environment where talent is scarce and external opportunities are plentiful, Gamuda believes that employees will stay with their firm only as long as they feel their contributions are valued and they are able to do meaningful work in stimulating and challenging environment. While managers are to some extent held responsible for the development of their subordinates at Gamuda, there is some concern that due to the speed of the company's recent growth, this process is not occurring as quickly as it needs to, especially around the development of competencies for the firm's many of types of teams. Have been mentioned before, Gamuda Engineering will conduct performance review twice a year for all staff, that is Gamudians, to evaluate the quality of their tasks and to guide their career development. Gamuda makes the performance management process from an annual cycle to a continuous performance dialogue system in order to promote regular employee engagement and their performance development, thus driving a culture of high performance and agility. Gamuda identifies several key performance indicators with measurable data to guide the innovation in sustainability. Another key point within the Gamuda strategy is the imperative of creating a good employee. At Gamuda, the appraisal system was designed to open up the process. The manager decides the final grade in the performance appraisal and discloses the appraisal results. After the evaluations are complete, the manager meets the subordinate to discuss the results of the evaluation in order to outline their strengths and weaknesses. The manager tries to encourage the subordinates and together they look forward to improve their job performance and develop their competencies. Evaluation of Gamuda Engineering employees' performance based on employee objective or tasks and has to be evaluated objectively, accurately and fairly. In doing this, evaluation favoritism has to be totally ruled out. It is important that this evaluation be carried out in the presence of the employee concerned, as this will be enable the assessor to point out the deficiency of the employee. In doing so, it will provide an excellent opportunity to the employee concerned to take remedial measures with a view to improving those areas of deficiency. Advice and encouragement pertaining to improve the performance are highly recommended. Considered for evaluation are groups as follows. First, the knowledge of work. Second, the work performance. Meanwhile, the third, the development plans. Below are the hierarchy of the Gamuda Engineering Sdn Bhd. First, Managing Director. Second, Executive Director. And third is Regional Manager.
Okay, next is performance management process. As we are discussed process refer to ongoing activity. The method will take some time or maybe the entire years to produce a result. If a procedure just require 1 or 2 days, it is not a process. The performance management process can be broken down into the following steps. First is prerequisite. Knowledge of the job, the organization's mission, and its strategy goals are prerequisite. Employees can contribute in a way that will benefit the units of organization when this element is combined with understanding of the team's unit objective. Gamuda Engineering regularly gathers their staff for a meeting where they present their vision for how the business will develop in the future. It emphasizes the significance of effective communication amongst Gamuda Engineering staff members in order to accomplish the goals. In addition, company with higher performance organizations such as Gamuda Engineering build strong, clear, and meaningful core principles and ensure that they are widely accepted with the organization. Gamuda Engineering will publish job description so that all employees are aware of the information, skill, and abilities needed for the. Okay, next is performance planning. Gamuda Engineering creates performance standard and objective for staff member to focus their effort. This is accomplished by holding meeting with employees to have a detailed conversation about the outcome and conduct that manager want from them. Teamwork is one of the expectations as an illustration. As a result, they regularly engage in conversation with their staff member on cultivating teamwork by highlighting the significance of this for the success of the company. They also address how to create a sense of team by encouraging team commitment, bringing everyone together, and establish shared duties. Third is performance execution. Employees at Gamuda Engineering are accountable for achieving the objective. Additionally, Gamuda Engineering constantly promotes positive interaction between staff member and their supervisor or manager. Next, managers are accountable for continuously assessing performance and offering continual feedback to individual and work groups. Gamuda Engineering enables meaningful two-way communication between employees and management to increase job certification and facilitate better career management for each employee. Town hall meeting and teams building exercise are concepts that Gamuda Engineering use to foster and give a platform for open dialogue between staff members and top management.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Zainatun Husna. So my part, here is the fourth component in performance management process. So this process is where is the level of desired behavior and outcome has been demonstrated. The employees also will receive feedback on the past performance, development, progress and future. So Gamuda measured the employee assessment through peer evaluation and supervisor evaluation. So for peer evaluation, peer evaluation they provide through feedbacks and found satisfaction on work when working with the employee. While supervisor is evaluation, employees will identify and provide comments on your assessment on their strengths and weaknesses. Also provide suggestion for any recommendation or solution for development. As a result, desired outcome also can be identified through elements that needs to be assessed, which is the effectiveness and efficiency in increasing company productivity. So here we come up with the fifth component, which is performance review. In this process, employee and supervisor had a one-on-one meeting. This is where employees will be called one by one, and then they also give them constructive feedback on how their own behavior affected the effectiveness of their team's performance. And this is the last component in the performance management process, which is performance renewal and recontracting. So the process of renewal and recontracting using insight and information. In addition, Gamuda use of previous performance assessment data to make improvement for their next performance management cycle. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Ibrahim. So today I'll be presenting regarding performance evaluation. Gamuda acknowledges and honors their employees' contribution because they believe that employee recognition is the principle of social proof in action when it comes to building a high-performing organization. Gamuda recognizes that to achieve its purpose, it must be a leader in relation to workplace diversity and equality. They employ a diverse workforce so that they can tap into a wider talent pool with different background and expertise. Their guiding principles are to promote and to protect basic human and labor rights and values in achieve their collective goal for excellence. The group ensures that all employees understand their benefits through roadshows and ongoing communication. Rewards and compensations are offered on a merit basis according to the employee's performance. Rewards and benefits matters are overseen by the group rewards team and the respective HR representative. Gamuda conduct performance reviews for all Gamudians twice a year to assess the quality of their work and to guide their career development. Their employees' job performance and potential for advancements are evaluated systematically using team and personal key performance indicators, which is KPIs. Employees are rewarded and compensated on the basis of their performance. Performance evaluation of Gamuda Berhad typically revolves around key financial and operational metrics, including the first one, revenue and profitability, second, financial stability, the third one, market share and competitiveness, and the last one is shareholder returns. The first one, revenue and profitability. To understand the company's financial performance, analysts and investors examine its revenue growth and profit margins over time. Revenue growth that is consistent and profit margins that are healthy are indicators of a company's financial health. The second one is financial stability. It is critical to evaluate the company's financial stability and liquidity position in order to assess its ability to manage debt and invest in new opportunities. The next one is market share and competitiveness. Analysts can assess Gamuda's competitive position in the industry by comparing its market share in various segments with its competitors. And the last one is shareholder returns. Shareholder returns such as dividends and stock price appreciation are frequently used by investors to evaluate a company's performance. In conclusion, Gamuda's Berhad's appraisal and performance review practice plays a vital role in fostering a culture of excellence, continuous improvement, and employee development within the organization. Gamuda aims to objectively assess its employees' contribution and align them with the company's strategic objective by following a structured and well-defined performance evaluation process. By learning about Gamuda's procedures, including goal setting, performance metrics, continuous feedback, and recognition and award practices, we can appreciate how the company aligns individual efforts with its strategic objective. The emphasis on employee development and training also indicates Gamuda's dedication in enhance the skills and competency of its workforce.